YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, peace, salutations, talking about tomorrow, we have Brother Malone, that you across my campus in Florida. We're going to be getting all such scriptures and us going into war in heaven. The events that will take place when we shall return. Let's jump right into it. First Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 16. It says, "For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of YAHAWASHI, and the dead and Mashiach shall rise first." All right, so the dead and Mashiach mean those brothers, those men that fell in the truth, or they're in the truth, or may be martyrs. Those that may have been martyrs, that will be martyrs for the truth, may be beheaded, you know, they're going to rise up first, when YAHAWASHI returns. He's going to beat them up first and change them first, because what? They gave their life to the Lord. That's a great level of sacrifice. Give your life. Scripture say, "Greater love have no man than this, and a man gives his life for his friends." How should I say? We do the things that we say. We no longer call us servants, but he calls us friends. Because we come in the same vibration. But it says, "The Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout." What's the shout? It's going to be that those nuclear missiles breaking the sound barrier. That's going to be that shout. As soon as you hear the missile hit the ground, see the Lord himself. The Lord descended from the clouds, open up the firmament, and he comes to touch me, coming with thousands of heaven. But it says, "And we, which are alive, remain." Okay, so those that are still alive, Lord comes back. The scripture talks about being counted worthy to stand, shine, returns. It says, "Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, for the clouds, chariots." The Lord has come back in the mothership chariot. It's the mothership chariot, which is the biggest chariot, and with the angels, there's going to be a bunch of other chariots around. It says, "To meet the Lord in the air." It says, "And so shall we ever be with the Lord." After that, we're going to always be with the Lord. The kingdom going to come. We're going to have eternal peace. We're going to be immortal. The Lord going to change our bodies. Because before we can get up there in those chariots of the Lord, we got to be changed. Scripture say, "Flesh and blood shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven." All right. So before we can get those chariots, our bodies got to be changed, because the chariots are pure. These bodies are not pure. Bodies are filthy. Lord, change our bodies in an instant. Scripture saying, "The twinkling of an eye." That's good. Meditate on. Scripture saying, "The twinkling of an eye, we shall be changed." It says, "Wherefore comfort one another with these words." Our Lord meant willing to be those men, be that elect. We're going to get beamed up, man, changed, and we're going to watch the destruction, the downfall of Babylon. I got this in the book of Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. "And there was war in heaven." You got the different heavens. You got first heaven, second heaven, third heaven. First heaven is the sky underneath the firmament. The sky that's directly above us. Because there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon, you saw him. Beast says the dragon fought and his angels. It says, "And prevailed not." Meaning what? They're going to lose. The devil is seeking to fight against the Lord and his army. He's going to lose. It says, "And prevailed not." Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Right? Yeah, man, you got like, Esau thinking he's going to come with all his type of equipment. All right, he says, his flying jets and all these things, they're going to take on the Lord. All right, he's going to be, really interrupted.
how Esau in his mind thinks that he's going to take on the Lord, man. But he's not going to prevail against those things, man. Esau doesn't know within his mind that the Lord already set up for those things to happen for him to have that much pride in him or just to throw him down, man.
That great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. So we know this speaking of Job 9:24. You're given to the hand of the wicked. It says he was cast out to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So what? They were destroyed, man. Now there was a place found in heaven anymore. Because the Lord is going to utterly annihilate their armies, their hosts. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuse them for our power day and night. So the accuser is being cast down, which is accusing. Think about it, man. It says the accuser of our brethren accuse them day and night. You're accusing the brethren of the angels, the Lord. Unless you're accusing, man. You're going against the fucking the A team, man. Esau, Edom are persecuting us, persecuting the children of Israel, and the Lord knows his children, man. The Lord knows his servants. The Lord knows his saints and his elect. They're gonna try to persecute the elect, but the Lord knows that nothing can be. Scripture say what? Who shall lay any charge against the Lord's elect? You can't bring nothing against. You can't accuse the elect.
Hey man, you have an Esau where he's sitting here doing all these type of witchcrafts and rituals behind closed doors, and then try to profess himself to be as good, inside of the Lord, man, throughout his wickedness, the way he's doing, man. But the Lord sees through that, you see, and that's the part of Esau's mindset, man. Okay. This is Second Peter chapter 3, verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord YAHAWASHI will come as a thief in the night." It's unexpected, man. A lot of people are going to be caught off guard. Okay, when the Lord comes, man, like a thief before he enters in your house, man, you are what? What are you doing? You're sleeping. You're comfortable. Well, guess what? And when he enters into your household, is unaware. Okay, that's how the Lord gonna come back, man. All right. It says, "In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise," which is talking about the thermonuclear missiles, man. When they hit ground zero, it says, "And the elements shall melt with fervent heat." So this is something that's going to occur during that time, man, when the Lord is to come to this place, man. All right. A lot of people are going to be caught off guard. They're not going to know. They're going to be doing a daily routine, man. Just like the people weren't paying attention in the time of Noah, when Noah was warning people for 100 plus years, man. He was telling people over and over and over, this is going to come, this flood going to come. All right, no one took heed. All right, but then it caught him off guard. And who the Lord saved? Only Noah and his family, man. All right, 8 people. All right, how much more when the Lord brings these thermonuclear missiles upon America, man, and other certain places. It says, "And the elements shall melt with fervent heat." Everything that you know in America, okay, today, hey, everything will melt here, man. Through that fire, it says, "The earth also and the works," there you have it, "that all therein shall be burned up." So, hey, that's something that's going to occur in that day, man. Okay? When thermonuclear missiles hit ground zero, everything that you see today, you think about a nuclear missile, what they did, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, if I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, man, everything that was over there got obliterated. If you ever watched that movie, Wolverine, man, all right, they give you kind of clips of that. When he saved that one person inside of that tunnel, you see how much damage it did, man. Just a certain visual, give you a visual. How much more, but on a God tier level, man. All right, through the spirit and prayer about outside, you're gonna experience everything being obliterated in front of you, man. You know. Okay.
Let's look at Second Ezra, chapter 13. We can start verse 2. Actually, let's start at verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. Lo, there arose a wind that it moved all the waves thereof. I beheld and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and in his son. When he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. Whatsoever the voice went out of like him, whatsoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it faileth to prepare. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven of the heavens to subdue the man that came out of the sea, which is the armies and the hosts of this devil, man, and these other heathens as well, because they all gonna bond together and form an alliance when they see the Lord coming. They're gonna say, okay, we have a common enemy which is greater than us, and he has this man. He's not using any carnal power. He's floating in the air. And that's what they're gonna think is, oh shit, it's alien invasion. No, they're gonna realize it's the Lord. It's gonna be a dark-skinned man, a dark-skinned, melanated man that's pissed off, man. That's a very angry look on his face. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven, from all over the world, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. But I beheld, and lo, he had engraved himself a great mountain, and what upon him was the chariot, that fellowship chariot. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not, because it's not an actual mountain, it's a chariot. It's not stemming up from the earth. No, man. The chariot is going to be a great big chariot, and it's going to cover the entire sky. That's how big it's going to be. You ain't going to be able to see where its end is at. Right? It says, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. They still dared to fight. The Lord will put the spirit on their ass to fight to make them be good. It says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been, a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest. The great tempest is like a great wind. It says, and fell with violence upon the multitude, prepared to fight, and burned them up every one. So when you get all that stuff mixed together, it says, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, you get a laser beam. You get a laser beam, so what that laser beam is coming from the chariot. You get a laser beam from the chariot, and a blast. It says, it burned and fell with violence upon the multitude which prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived. So he saw nothing. After that last stand, nothing to be seen, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Alright, so and it goes on, but that's what's going to happen. The Lord's going to fight against, it's going to be a war in heaven. Lord pulling up with Michael, the archangel, and all the, other angels he's pulling up with, man, thousands of heaven. Then he's going to have us elect in the air with him. And it's going to be an entire army in the air. Right? It says, afterward saw I the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him another piece of the multitude. That's the elect. And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, and some of them were bound. Damn Edomites, man. And others some brought of that other some brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick with great fear, and I awaked and said, Thou hast shewed thy servant these wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldst receive my prayer. So these are things going to take place in the end, man. The Lord's going to come and he's going to put all powers under his feet, all under his foot. He's going to rule over all things. We're going to let everybody know who the new rulership belongs to, who the new world order really is. And he's going to deliver up his elect. He's going to build the kingdom up there, man. He might build our kingdom up from the ground up, man. That's right. When they see him Edomites will go into slavery, 1,000 years, and then they're going to be cut off. As stated in the book of Obadiah, we're going to get this new bodies, we're going to enter into the new covenant. All these things are going to come to pass after the Lord comes to put all power down on